This, this doesn't pertain to Drag Race, but whenever I hear the term mole, it makes me think of Drag Race because of BB.
Oh, yeah. She was a producer plant.
Talk about a diabolical 180 on... I'm watching The Valley now. Someone said something shitty about someone in the group chat. Mm-hmm. There's a boys group chat. And the boy went and told one of the girls about it.
Oh, no.
And then it got around, and he kind of said in confidence, not thinking that it would get leaked, that he was the one who spilled it, because it's like you're not supposed to, say anything from the boys' chat.
Right.
But the person who said the shitty thing was getting confronted by the person who leaked the tea. And instead of taking the heat for the shitty thing they said, they flip it back on the leaker and say, you know what? We knew we had a mole in this group chat. And so we thought, let's throw some fake tea out there. And basically flipped it to be like, no, I was just lying because I knew you were a mole and I knew you would leak it.
That's gaggy.
You're like, no, I never meant a word of that. When I said that she slept with a billionaire for $1,000 a night, that wasn't true. I was just testing the waters to see who the mole was, and now I know it's you. You think I'd say that about her? Never.
Oh, that's crazy. And what is that on?
The Valley.
The Valley.
They live in the Valley. Do you know where all this happened?
In the Valley?
At a Dave & Buster's in Northridge.
Ain't no way. Dave & Buster's.
It was Janet's birthday, and she wanted to have it at Dave & Buster's. So this all happened at the Dave & Buster's. It was like cinema. The girl was crying because this rumor about her came out.
At the Dave & Buster's.
She slept with a billionaire for $1,500 a night. She was crying. And the girl whose birthday was Janet was winning at the coin push and like cheering. She's like, yes! While the other girl's like crying.
This sounds like the craziest whiplash.
It was incredible. I loved it.
And this is a reality show, I'm guessing?
This is a reality show.
That's so wild.
Because you couldn't script that.
No. Off topic to another reality show. Have you watched any of this current season of Project Runway? Because I know that...
Still no, but there's a potential I'll get into it.
Okay. All I'll say is, in episode 3, Utica does the main stage in drag.
Okay. I heard about this. I saw the the thing where it's like, you asked me to sing a Pink song.
Yeah. Because Law is like, Utica shouldn't have been here. Ethan should have been. But Utica said at Roscoe's that the producers asked her that day to get in drag.
Yeah.
For the floor show. That's so wild. It's literally
Mask,
the Pink song.
would you sing something for us? I saw people comparing it to Max singing. I saw people comparing it to the girl on X Factor or whatever being told to sing the Pink song.
Totally.
And then she's like, you told me to sing a Pink song.
I'm like, okay, so this girl's out next. And then I'll stop watching. There's like 2 contestants I like, but I'm in it for Utica.
Yeah, here for Utica.
Yeah.
So if she does go home, I probably would not start watching it, but if she's still there by the time I need another show to watch, Trust and Believe.
I'll let you know. They're doing it really weird this year. I don't know if you've watched any previous seasons, but they used to do challenge and then runway and then elimination. Now they're doing it challenge, runway, critiques, cliffhanger. The episode
elimination
starts
at the front of the episode.
Yeah, and I hate it.
I hate that because that's like, I watched another show that did that, and it frustrates me because it also hurts the careers of the contestants.
Absolutely.
For something like that, because for something else where it's even like Big Brother, that's whatever, but like for a show like Drag Race, imagine if that happened at the front of the episode, because like the girl getting eliminated at the end is good for their career if it's like an upsetting elimination, whatever. Totally. So I do feel like it kind of hurts their trajectory and like the post-show like run to have their elimination not be at the end of the episode, so they're not like the last note,
right?
Of like, oh, they were so talented, oh, they deserve this opportunity, oh, I know this person needs this for blah blah blah, however that works for people who have good things happen to them.
Totally. Well, and then on top of it, the whiplash happens because they're like, all right, time to go home. They play off the sad music, and then it cuts immediately to Christian going, you guys ready for your next challenge?
Well, yeah.
Tomorrow you're going to be doing this.
Yeah, they have to change the tone so true. Yeah,
It's
totally.
such a huge tonal
Whereas-
shift. It's uncomfortable.
Otherwise, it can just be like I want that top model fade away.
Yes.
Like you're like ending in mourning. Like, oh,
And
she's
everyone's
gone.
sad. So then the
Yeah.
next week starts like, all right, it's fresh. You know, how do we all feel right now that it's over?
Yeah.
Not like, and then on top of it, it like wastes the first 8 minutes of this 45-minute show on the elimination.
Yeah.
So then it's jumping right into the challenge. It feels like there's no breathing room. And what I used to love about Project Runway is that it was a slow burn through the whole thing. And you got to
Yeah.
just enjoy the creative process. I think I told you, with this new season, their prize package is only like $200,000. But back when I was still watching, the last prize package I saw was, I think it was like $250,000, $100,000 of brother sewing machines, a studio, a fashion spread in Marie Claire. They got a car, a
What
year
the
of resource
hell?
water.
No one wanted to sponsor this time.
Apparently.
I guess.
Or maybe Disney picked it up and we're like, we own everything. We don't need sponsors.
Yeah, we don't need all that.
We'll just give them 200 and call it a day. They'll get one magazine spread. And that's it. That's all. Crazy. Well, are you ready to talk about Drag Race Italia?
Drag Race.
It's a vocal stim at this point. It's gotten to me. I can't help it. Welcome, everybody, to That Sounds Gay, a podcast where we talk about every season of Drag Race in chronological order. We are finishing up Drag Race Italia Season 2 today. My name is Jer, and our gay sound presented by Jesse today is... It's because we're almost we're at spoopy time.
Happy Halloween.
I think by the time this airs, it will be like the second week of September, I think. So
2028.
in 2028.
September 2028. Back
Right.
stock, baby.
Of course. Oh my God, of course. And yeah, Halloween's basically already started for the gays.
It is crazy. Everywhere I'm going, I'm seeing like full Halloween setups. I'm like, literally, it just became August. Like, this is crazy.
In 2013, where we're at recording right
Yes,
now.
August 2013. In
What month are we in right now?
We're early in Obama's second run.
But not Obama from Italia.
Well, one can never be sure.
Well, you're so right. She did never explain it. We, last week, were talking about that woman named Obama. We were talking about how Tomazzo, we're pretty sure, is on his way out. Kiara is still a treat and a half. Nelenia, I think we both agree, is like the breakout of this season. We're starting in episode 5, which is called Festival Drag. The first thing I wrote as soon as this intro started, I wish Panthera was still here.
Especially for this week, she would have turned the party.
She would have absolutely turned the party. I think that Panthera Virus was so slept on in the same exact way I think Divinity was.
I almost said Divinity de Campo.
Divinity de Campo. That's her name.
Catch that tea.
Is that not it? I do want to bring up, because I think one of the girls in this cold open, I think it's your girl, Miss Aura.
Miss Mosu.
Miss Mozu! She says, Diamonds Drag Race.
Yep.
Because they all, I think, understand.
I thought that was hilarious. Even at that point, because there's still so much diamonding to happen.
Yeah.
I almost called her Diamante.
They say Diamante a couple times when they talk about her. When Supreme's there, she says Diamante, and I'm like, Mary Brown? Where is
Literally. She's still fresh on Supreme's mind.
Unrelated to Miss Mosu, but another one of your favorites. A comment that we got this week from Kula. We were talking about the Megan Schude brutification of Precious Paula Nicole in the Philippines one. And they said, there are Megan Schude broods everywhere for those with eyes to see them. And I thought you would love that.
That's like the uplifting version of there's dark-sided people all around us.
Exactly.
It's like that quote from that person, that should be like superimposed like over like Megan Schumbrud's like face like in the clouds,
Yes.
you know? It's like a 90s sunset, and Megan Schumberg's face is in there like she's God, and then it says like that quote in like white
Have you
cursive.
seen the meme of Nancy Pelosi's face in the sun?
What? Like the Teletubbies baby?
Yeah, but it's Nancy Pelosi instead.
No, I surely have not.
It's so good that one. But Megan Schumer, your face is so disgusted. I don't know why it shows up on Blue Sky a lot. I have no clue
That's
why.
what I'm missing out, not being on Blue Sky.
You're missing out on that GIF. Okay, so were you really confused because Joffrey says something?
Yes. I don't even know about what, but I was
Yes.
I was very confused.
I was very confused. Joffrey says that she's not a pole.
I remember that.
But I
said
don't know what that means.
There's so many times where I'm like, did the person doing captions just like look in the dictionary? Like they have like, it's giving pre like internet translations being as reliable as they are now, back when we just had a book.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I was trying to learn Spanish, I just had a huge book of every single word, which
Oh,
I mean, not that those don't exist anymore, but that was honestly a lot more reliable than trying to Google the translation.
Totally, because it'll give you a million things.
Yeah, because especially when I was in high school, my teacher always said like the internet like translations aren't really reliable.
Totally.
So all that being said, sometimes I feel like they just like they open the dictionary, the first thing it says, and they're like, okay,
That'll work.
I'll plug that in. Yeah, sure. She's not a pole.
A pole, I didn't get it at all. And I know that you have Italian blood, but I don't think you speak any Italian. So you
I
watch
don't.
the subtitles, as I do. The following episode, the translation got worse. Did you notice that? There were like moments where it was like, it would say the, but it'd be like T-E-H, te,
Te.
all the
Oh,
time.
like the spelling.
Yeah.
It
Like whoever was
giving-
typing messed it up.
That's what I mean is like they didn't like spend the time to really like they didn't investigate the translations. It was giving like the finished product was due at midnight, and it was like 11:52, and she had the hour-long episode left to translate, so she was watching in 2x speed and
said,
like plugging
"Pole."
it in. Yeah, I'm not a what'd she say? Oh, pole.
Good enough.
Did you get the T in Kunt?
Did you get the tea? They use that all the time, Lee Dawson. All the time. Did you get the tea? The theme of this week is Festival Drag Celebrations of Music. And they're going to pay homage to an ally to the community, Lady Gaga. I noticed this season, they tried to say LGBT every now and again. Where in season 1, do you remember they were like, the LGBTQIA plus community. Every time they talked about gay people. And you are in that whole what is the word? Bombardment to Enorma. They were like, and you're an ally to the LGBTQIA. And when you are a drag queen, the LGBTQIA plus looks up to you.
The LGBTQs.
The LGBTQs.
Wait, is it like je ne sais quoi?
Yeah. LGBTQs.
LGBTQ? Are you LGBTQ plus like me?
The mini challenge is psychotic. They have to get into quick drag and speed walk on heels. Like they're doing, what is that show where they have to jump on the big balls?
Wipeout?
Like they're freaking on Wipeout
Okay,
or
well, yeah,
something.
because he also says, like, get an athletic drag.
Athletic drag. But put on a heel. Don't just put on a sneaker. Because we want to make sure you break an
I
ankle.
love the dichotomy because, yeah, he stresses, like, get an athletic drag, but you have to be in heels. They say you have to be.
You must.
You must do this challenge in heels. The gambit of looks
Was insane, was it not?
it was giving me Philippines energy when they all dress like schoolgirls and they're like,
This is how we do it in the subdivision. Not to bring up her, but that was a very funny moment. But then not only did they have to throw those little carnival rings at a pole, but that's how I know that Joffrey meant pole, because they talk about the little pole they have to throw the rings on, and it was the exact same word that Joffrey used. So I'm like, what does that mean? But not only did they have to throw those little rings at
okay,
it,
clock that. Wait, so you're like, wait, pole. Was that the same pole? Is
Oh,
that the
maybe.
same pole?
well, you know how it's like we have the word pole like for like a flagpole, but then some people some gays call their dick their pole. So like they're the same word, but what if they have two different meanings? Who knows? But it's the same word.
It's like how Spanish has two words for orange.
Wait, really?
Am I wrong in saying that? Because
Not on a
but isn't there? They have a word for the color and for the fruit, don't they?
Dude, is there? It's been so long since I've practiced Spanish.
Who's anaranjado?
Who do you think you are?
Arancha Castilla-La Mancha. I swear, because we for us, orange is the fruit, orange is the color.
Right.
I'm 99% sure Spanish is not the only one. I think we're one of the ones where it's the same, you know. But in other languages, Spanish, for instance, the color and the fruit are two different words.
That makes sense to me. That there would be different words.
So, what kind of pole is
Joffrey referring to?
What kind of pole are you feeling right now?
What pole are we serving right now? This challenge was a mess because not only did they have to throw these little rings on it, but they also got pelted with stuff. Well,
they were getting assaulted by the balls. Some of them were trying to catch them. Some of them were just getting hit in the face, hitting the tetas.
Bananas too. The bananas and balls.
Bananas.
I mean, the wordplay here was going nuts.
I was obsessed with Aura trying to fix that wig. That like coral wig. And I think she said she looks like she has kids who play soccer or something. And she's just like trying to adjust the bang. Like she spends the last like 30 seconds just trying to like fix like how the hair is set. And I thought that was fierce.
I thought Nalenia was really funny too, but ultimately only Petite Noir and Diamond got a singular ring on this pole because it was so impossible.
Petite Noir also cracked me up.
They were all so funny.
This one was a good time. This was a good time at Kiki.
What I want to specifically mention is that Diamond wins a freaking scooter. They wheel in a scooter. This was giving like 1950s game show. You want a new car?
No, some of them are literally. It's giving me like child like on Christmas or
Totally.
like. Okay, between that and like spoilers, but when Aura wins and she gets that speaker, it's giving like rich relative who's like out of touch but like wanted to get them something nice, and they're like, oh my god, thank you, wow. Like her, between them like receiving that scooter and like her opening that speaker and being like, oh my god, like it was such weird holiday energy.
So strange. And then I think one of the girls in Too Many Challenges gets like a moped or something.
Girl,
it's insane.
And it's like, I thought at first we were just gonna be giving out like nails, earrings, because at first wasn't it jewelry?
It was.
We started with Fierce Drag Jewels, and now we're like a new car.
And the pepperoni cup necklace.
The iconic pepperoni necklace.
That was the wildest thing. The maxi is announced by Kiara to the tune of GUI, which I thought was so funny. Her being carried in like a diva. I took a photo of it because she was serving. She was serving, and she was so excited to announce it. She was. I love Miss Kiara so much. She says that, this is it. This is the one. This is where the subtitles are bad. Because La Diamond, I wrote this down. La Diamond talks about Lady Kaka. Lady Kaka is my cousin. And did she like mean Lady Kaka? Or did she mean Lady Gaga? And they just mistranslated it. Or... she's saying, but if her cousin is Lady Kaka, what does that mean? Wouldn't she? What? What does that have to do with anything? And then they spelled jealous, GELOUS. Like having the properties of gel. The properties of gel. Well, she's very jealous. Very much like gel. I only want to talk about this one moment of the rehearsal, and that's Kiara doing the choreography with them. She mothers so hard because you would never catch any of the other girlies doing this, but her doing the choreo with them allows her as a judge to understand what they're all going through.
Yeah.
And not just watching them and going, you could have done more. But she
Yeah.
actually physically knows what they do because she's in there like, bad romance. It's literally singing with them.
She was kind of living her best life. It was giving theater mom.
Totally theater mom. She had dropped off her kids and was standing there recording and dancing and getting her zhush.
Her absolute zhuzh.
So we get to the challenge, and before La Petite Noire is talking about this heartwarming story about her coming out and her dad finding out, and this was the moment where I'm like, who is this girl? Who is La Petite Noire?
Like, I think this is the first time I've ever seen her.
I don't think she was in episode 1 to 4. I don't remember her but at all. Like, it showed her, and my first and only thought was, who are you? When did you get here? I thought you were eliminated already. Is that bad?
That'd be the equivalent of you, like, introducing yourself to your coworker who's been there for a year. Like, oh, I just saw, like, you're new around the office, so I wanted to introduce myself. No, I've been here. Started last May. Like, but I love that.
I'm guessing that you didn't have this same problem.
No, because her mug was distinct to me because she looked like she had been. I said something like along the lines like it's that same kind of like harsh stamp as like Isis Couture was the first person I thought of, where that eyebrow is so severe.
I see it.
That eyeshadow eyebrow area is so severe, that she did stay on the mind. She wasn't at the forefront of it, but I did remember her vaguely.
Okay.
I also thought her name meant orgasm.
You did? That's
So I think
right.
that's kind of also partially why I remember.
That stuck.
Yeah.
That's so fair. I did not know who she was by this point, but I think from here on she solidifies herself. So the Rusical is them singing 2 Lady Gaga tunes. They have what is it? What is the first one? Alejandro. They've got in here. They've
Was it
got
Just
Shallow,
Dance?
Just Dance.
They
and
they did the encore and it was Bad Romance.
And wasn't it Bad Romance and Born This Way, I think? Yeah. But then it was them singing stuff over it, like non sequitur words.
It was like the karaoke track and then a new. Did I say this on air? I said it was giving Marina in España too when she did that Weekend song. Just casually, she did Worth It or whatever by The Weekend and made it a new song. Marina, no. Like, that is kind of crazy to me. Also, it was like randomly like a duo challenge. Like, they were all in duos and like the only people on the stage at a time. Like,
it was weird. This was the only dud challenge of this whole season, I think. Maybe next to Tarot. I don't know which one's worse.
Tarot, no, she better don't.
Tarot, no, she better don't.
Do you know what was a highlight of this though? It's the way they put the 2 best singers by a land, like by
an Italian mile
slide by every European unit of measurement ahead. They put them together.
Yes.
And then they were basically having like a slay off.
When 2 women combine their joint slay.
It was giving that. Imagine if they had done Rain on Me.
Could you have imagined Nelly and Aura in that? That would have been everything. But I mean, To Shallow, I think, was also impressive because they could really just sing.
We haven't talked about yet that Aura's on Queen of the Universe as well. I think after this.
Is she also?
Did you not know this?
No, I've never watched Queen of the Universe.
God. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Aura Eternal is on Queen of the Universe, but is that after? I need to look into this. Also, Aura Eternal Visage? She has a Wikipedia page. You better work, bitch.
I thought she was La Diamond's kid. Did she get adopted by Michelle too?
I need to look into that.
I'm so interested. Were you also bothered by Tomazzo not living at all for Aura's performance? Literally making this face?
disgusted.
He's checked the hell out. I love Tomazzo in season 1, and I just am not featuring him anymore.
Okay, this
Ready
is
for him to
cute.
go?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
In August 2023, she added the surname Versace to her drag name in an homage to Michelle.
Fun.
She met Visage while filming Queen of the Universe and changed her name as a sign of love, respect, and recognition as to how much their eventual friendship has been a gift to her.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The brain rot.
It'll never stop. It's only going to get worse. That's really cute.
Oh, she was on the second season that got like canceled like as it was airing. Is that
Did
the
it
one with
finish?
Love Miss Cece as well?
Is that the one that also has Lavoie? Or was Lavoie in season 1?
Oh, I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, this one crazy. Oh,
Abby, oh my
don't
god.
do it. Don't do it,
No.
little girl. It has 3 people from Drag Race. It
Okay.
has Love Miss Cece, Slave to the Rhythm.
Slave to the rhythm.
It has Aura Eternal, and it has Maxi from Drag Race Philippines season 3.
Oh.
Love me some Maxi. She's a diva.
I thought you were going to say Maxi Shield from Down Under. And I was going to be confused.
The reason she had the microphone.
That's why she had
She
it.
was preparing for Queen of the Universe. Also, Taiga Brava, who's the co-host of Drag Race Mexico season 2,
Yo.
alongside Lolita, is who replaced Valentina.
Oh. Did you know one of the girls that is judging, I think, like Belgium?
Some of the girls.
I think it's one of the side judges, is the one who is the singer of that song, Banana Split, from France.
Whoa.
I wrote it down in my notes that I have it at home, but someone told me that the singer of Banana Split is the host or one of the side hosts in Drag Race Belgium, I think. Which is also wild. The Drag Race universe is forever expansive.
That is kind of crazy.
Isn't it?
That is so crazy. Lavoie was on the first season
Okay.
of Queen of the
I couldn't
Universe.
remember when she was, but I've heard that her not winning is pretty impactful. Like, people were really rooting for Lavoie. And they were like cinematic parallels.
Also, Grad Queen from...
I've heard this name.
She is the host of Brazil.
Oh, okay.
And then also... I mean, if you count her, Leona Winter, who's on the Switch, which is like Chilean Drag Race.
Yeah.
And of course, Jujubee.
Juju, you give good mouth.
Oh, and a girlie named Regina. There's a ton of people from the international Drag Race seasons.
That's really freaking cool, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of Drag Race Mexico, have you ever watched La Mastraga?
I have not, but it seems like a key.
I've been told that that's basically like what the Drag Race scene was before Drag Race came to Mexico. And so when Mexico pulled Drag Race, they basically pulled everybody from La Mastraga. From what I've been told. So like almost the entire cast is from there.
So if you enjoy Mexico, it's like, might as well watch this series, basically.
Yeah.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah. It's going to have to be maybe required watching for myself before I get into it, so I have an idea of what I'm getting into. But back to this challenge. So we have the runway, which is called Dancing Queen. Did you have any standouts from this? We did something like this in 16, did they not? They had like a musical challenge or something.
Oh, God.
Where they had to like dance as like, or they had to get dressed as a genre, I think.
Is the Drag Race fatigue already happening?
Maybe.
Could it be? Oh, yeah, they're all like a style of dance.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was all a style of dance.
Morphine was in that red thing.
Yes, they're all different dance girls.
I don't
Yes.
remember anybody else though.
Well, this one, my
Yeah.
favorite was Nelania. This to me is like the Nelania look. Like when I picture Nalania, I picture her in this look, and I feel like in Gas and stuff they use this look a lot.
She
like,
does this again in Gas. Her intro is something like this, is it not?
Oh, maybe that's why. I'm like, I feel like this look is very much referenced as a quintessential like Nalania look.
It's good.
But I feel like it also very much embodies a lot of her like thesis and like approach to drag and like her like multi-generational like influences.
I love how graphic it is.
Yes.
The color story is really pleasing.
I know. And that hair should be such a miss, but is such a slay. It's so perfect.
With the tiny little glasses, too. That's a great effect.
I love it. And honestly, I actually really liked Skanda's.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I wasn't sure if you would gravitate towards that.
I didn't think I would.
A lot of the things you've been saying, like last week, you said you liked Skanda's, what was that category? The shock one?
Do you know, I think I just
You just like
her.
Skanda.
Because even the looks of hers that they're like, this was bad, I was like, really? I kind of liked it. I think I just like her. I think that's the problem.
That's so fair. I just wasn't expecting you to gravitate towards her. Her style is so specific and not in a way that I think is like very different than the girlies you normally gravitate towards. So I think every time you say that you like something of Skanda's, I'm like,
I know. It's not that she's not necessarily my usual girly, but I think I'm just rooting for her. And I always like her hair.
Her hair's cute.
I always like the hair she's got on, and I love her mug always. She's got a fascinating face. So I'm always like, all right, I love that for you.
Skanda's an interesting one because her face is really angular and kind of like boxy in a way. Like a lot of the girls normally have really like round faces, but Skanda's got such a rectangular face.
Yeah.
And she takes these tiny little wigs with no teasing, but it just works somehow.
She just makes it work for her, and I love that.
I really loved La Diamond's Madonna look. I was obsessed with how soft and just delicate that sheer fabric is with the hardware on it.
It made me clock how much she really does give Madonna down, like in the mug.
Definitely.
But I thought it was hilarious that it was like Gaga for the challenge and then Madonna for the runway. But she really ate it up. No, it's so true. She looks so good.
I really hated Joffrey's look.
That
Fashion
wig.
tape. And the wig. What? It's like Sia meets like
was
Grimes.
It was crazy.
It's terrible.
The Grimes was grimy.
This week is interesting because we have no elimination. Do you think this was the week that they should have done a top 2 lip sync for the win? Because I think the Gaga Rusical, I think everyone did pretty good. I think on the runway they did pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you think this was the week to do a save? Or do you think they should have saved it? Gotten Joffrey's ass out of there. Sorry, Joffrey, I know you're listening.
I know, that was the thing too, is I was like, I was so ready for Joffrey to go home.
Same.
So I was like, okay, but then also wasn't the whole thing that it would have been Aura in the bottom with him, and I just like cannot comprehend that.
That doesn't make any sense.
That was the only reason I was at peace with this judging, is because I was like bitter boost that Aura got such negative critiques.
Tomazzo hated her, and then they hated the look.
I thought she should have been in the top with Nelly.
They ripped into details this week. They were like, she wore this at that number, but you didn't do it right because it doesn't look like that and the hair wasn't that way. Joffrey was all spicy in the confessional too. Like in the 90s, they wore shoes like this with dresses like this so it could show off the shoes. Learn your history. I'm
Clocked.
like, you better clock.
You better clock Tomazzo.
The song is not Crystal Methods, but it's the rhythm of the night.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Nelly's shoe breaks, which Priscilla says that her shoe was the reason she didn't win. And I don't get that at all. I'm like, what do you mean her shoe was the reason she didn't win?
I can't believe you let that happen.
I can't believe you broke your own shoe on the stage.
I don't know. Nalania, Why did you break your shoe?
Why don't you have better shoes?
Also, just Linnea was having a rough night. She was before they even said that. I think this. I'm like, is this the reaction that they want on the U.S. when they fake out the top two?
Yes, this is
Because
exactly what they want.
literally had this girl crying.
She was sobbing.
She
Thinking
was
she was in
sobbing,
the bottom.
thinking she was going to be in the bottom with her good sis. And so I'm like, in the U.S. and sometimes in the U.K., when they fake them out and do this, is this the reaction they want? Do they want to psychologically torture them and make them think they're about to go home or send their friend home and like start crying? And then have to perform a fun lip sync.
Right. And then change their entire mood. I think maybe in season 12, I distinctly remember in that first week, they whittled it down to 2.
Yes.
And I remember Gigi being like angry looking. Like,
Gigi was
what
plucked.
is happening right now? Like, she didn't quite get that there was going to be a top 2 because I can't remember if they had done that before.
Yeah.
And I remember her looking mad. But I think they want this, like the crying, the breaking down, the I shouldn't be here. Why am I having to do this?
God.
I kind of felt bad for her.
Her heel broke under the weight of all that stress.
She was so upset. And then it's a win for La Petite Noire because her shoe didn't break. She kept her shoes together.
I didn't even think she was going to be in the top, but good for her.
I thought it could have been Aura. I know they hated the look. I didn't love it either, but I think she was fun. I think Skando was fun. I thought La Diamond was fun.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, y'all love the La Diamond every week, so why didn't y'all put her in the top?
It's her drag race.
It's because Aura said that. They're like, for once, they're like, okay, we can't put her in the top this week.
We can't have the allegations.
We can't let Aura know she's right, but we will put Aura in the bottom to punish her for saying that.
And then episode 2 is called Sporty Queen. Or episode 2. Episode 6 is called Sporty Queens.
Sporty Queen, that's my name. Subway fish is how I came. Sorry. Radical, magical, liberal.
Just watching that runway and her being like, yeah, so I think I'm going to be Princess Subway Fish because I traveled through the subway. I don't know why I go like Michelle Visage as via Ginger Minge. I think because I traveled through the subway to get to the drag. So I'm going to be Princess Subway Fish.
God, I remember. Who was it that was talking about it? Was it maybe Farrah? I don't know where I could ever find that footage again, but I remember distinctly one of the season 9 girls talking about that experience of filming that, because I think she said they filmed them like in the parking lot or on like a random soundstage or something, the little sidekicks.
Yeah.
And so she said, like, I have a distinct memory of like Alexis was like shirtless and then they were like painted from the neck up and they had the hat on, the sideways hat, and they were like walking around the parking lot and like, just imagine what a trippy day that is. Like, it's probably like 9 a.m. and you're like dressed as like a starfish from the neck up, like doing these like floating head scenes, and then you have to like get in the drags.
It's embarrassing, kind of.
That's why even if I was a drag queen, I don't think I could do Drag Race.
No.
It's like, it feels like a humiliation ritual. I mean,
Totally.
a lot of drag is like the Bachelorettes and all that, sure, but like that is just cruel.
Well, and then imagine too all the camera resetting too. Like you're in maybe embarrassing looking drag while having to do all this nonsense. Like Trixie and Katya are talking about season 7, and they were saying that, you know, they do their around the table thing, and then the Ooh Girl plays, and they have to camera reset before they can go over.
Oh.
They get there, another camera reset. They record them reacting to the room mail, another camera reset. So like on these moments where they have to do their quick drag, they've got 15 minutes, camera reset to go and film them all getting in drag. I'm assuming, you know, based off this knowledge, and then camera reset for them to go line up. So you look like a fucking hobgoblin for like maybe 3 hours. It's got to be embarrassing. Well, 50 people are in a room watching you.
I know, right? And it's like you probably just want to like go look in the mirror, go fix yourself, go change, and you can't.
Go fix your mug.
I don't need to fix
Go
my
fix your
mug.
hair. The theme this week of cannot speak, of episode 6 is sports. Which, why didn't they just do that treadmill thing this week?
Oh my God, you're right.
Because the mini challenge is wackadoodle. Was like kind of, I don't know about you, but food and sex and sexuality is like not hot to me at all. I'm like, don't put food on my body and lick it up because your mouth is going to stink. My body's going to stink. And then if you go to kiss me after you've had like food in your mouth, it's going to smell worse.
Yeah, like the oils,
Yeah.
like the stickiness, like the residue. I'm not here for any of that.
And then imagine, so for anyone who has not watched Italia 2, they take this pit crew dude.
This poor man.
This poor dude, the same one the whole time with his dirty feet, and they put him on a table that's got wheels on it, so the queens keep bumping him and moving him, and they have to keep like holding the table and pushing it back into place. He has a charcuterie board on him from his knees to his chest, peanut butter, garlic sheets.
Okay, that's the other thing is this poor man, he's literally got like straight up like raw garlic on his flesh, peanut butter on his flesh, mayonnaise,
cheese, like gorgonzola, I think is what
then
they
they randomly
said.
have like cucumber, zucchini or something. I'm like, why
Yeah.
is this here? Like what
What is all of this?
What was the thought process in like curating these?
Were they just trying to be super sexy or something? By like, all right, we're going to have these people out of drag lick up foods off this dude and it'll be really hot.
Will it be hot to have them lick up? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise on the left knee.
It's kind of embarrassing. Speaking of also embarrassing things. And I mean, to me, this was pretty wild for a season that kicked out a Norma for being quote unquote vulgar. Like this was vulgar
This was
to me.
blasphemy.
This was. But I mean, I was into the pit crew dude, but not what was happening to him.
Yeah, you were into him, but not his fantasy.
And I loved that their reaction after the blindfold came off, because they were blindfolded on top of it. They had to lick these foods off of him and identify what they were, like that weird thing where they had to sit down on stuff in season 10, I think. Similar in energy to that. After they're blindfolded, I love that their reaction every time was, oh my God, it's you.
It's you. I know. They probably, because they're like, I wonder who I'm licking right now.
Who am I licking
There's
in this
also,
moment?
because there's the awkward of like, they had to find the products.
Yeah.
So they were basically like tongue, like exploring this person. They kept going for the dick, and Tomazzo had to be like, no.
Nope, not there. That's too
not
low.
the crotch, not the crotch.
I know it feels like it, but not there. Smell for the food. Like, what is that? I'm going to lick it. Oh, that's just where someone else was licking. But I mean, I imagine they had to wipe him down every time.
Wipe him down and then redistribute the food. The reset on that was probably crazy.
They had to have spent hours doing this. Just like the freaking tarot challenge. That had to have been hours that they were doing this rancid mini challenge. Aura wins. She gets a pin and like a ham radio or something. What even was this? I took a photo of it, but I don't know what that is. It looks like a ham radio.
Is that the speaker?
Yeah. Or is it a speaker?
I think it's a speaker. Yeah, that was the thing I was talking about where she was opening it and it felt like she was getting a gift from like her rich relative that
An
she
out
never
of touch
sees.
rich
And she's
relative.
Like, oh, wow. Thank you for this, Aunt Helen.
Do you think this goes anywhere to pawn shop? I mean, just wondering.
Yeah, is the gift receipt folded in there?
And then they have to create an outfit for a sports team. They specifically say they need to create something, but I don't think anybody did.
I was like, if some of these were created there, props to you, mama.
Totally. Because some of them were impressive if they were made, but I didn't see anyone working on anything. The oddest thing about this makeover challenge to me was normally they bring the contestants in and they introduce them like, this is Diane. She is a fan of the show. This is Joanne, and she is sisters with Diane. This time they just brought them all in and they were like, all right, pick who you want. Oh, and then what's your name? Oh, you're so-and-so? Okay. Nice to meet you. You're with me. That was so weird to me. Normally they
It felt
don't
like
do that.
speed dating.
Yes. Maybe that should have been the
They were
theme.
trying to build genuine connections there at the RuPaul's Drag Race.
Maybe that's what they should have done. Since they had the licking of the pit crew man.
They got them all
Speed dating.
horned up eating garlic off that man's armpit.
And then imagine that their mouth smells like garlic all day long. Because if you eat raw garlic, that smell's not coming out.
You're going to be burping it hours later.
Yeah.
But like that mixed with like peanut butter and like pickles.
And most of them
like,
spit out the garlic. Most of them were like, chomp, chomp. Blah, blah, blah.
Shout out to my acid reflux girls. I know y'all had a terrible day.
Oh, and there was ginger too.
A little too much ginger.
Less ginger
Less ginger next time, sweetheart.
That's one of my favorite videos of all time. So, what did you think about Le Diamond propositioning Aura to become her daughter? Because Nelly had previously offered and said, hey, do you want to be my kid? And she said no. But she said yes this time to Le Diamond. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's sweet that so many people want to be this girl's mother. They said, you need help, little child.
Yeah.
It's funny because Aura in drag gives a mother
With several kids.
with several kids, a single mom who works 2 jobs. No, I feel like she does have like such like coachable, guidable energy. Like
Yeah.
I think she is a star, and I think she does have it. So I feel like she does seem like that girl who just needs like a good anchor, a good maternal figure.
Someone to help her come a wig.
But yeah, her turning down Nelania and then saying yes to La Diamond is hilarious to me.
In front of her.
La Diamond asking after she said La Diamond's Drag Race, she said, you know what? I like the way you think, kid. Why don't you run with my crew?
The funny thing to me was that it kind of came out of nowhere because I didn't see the two of them have any storyline.
I know, I didn't see it. Well, and also I didn't, maybe I missed it. I didn't see this building thing of like Aura being like, I'm so lost. Like,
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing as a drag queen. I need like, I don't have a drag family. Like, I wish I had a mother.
Yeah.
But she is Miss Popular.
She's the one. She's the one they all want to coach.
And yeah, you don't really see that like super like building interpersonal relationships. So it is interesting in that sense too.
There were a lot of missed storylines. So let's talk about these looks if y'all want. There wasn't really much else to talk about in this episode. We have Aura, Eternal, and Proxima as a first group that comes out. And Aura chose soccer as her look. I like the panier of the skirt, but then everything else is just so simple, and maybe this is why she needs a drag mom.
Yeah.
Tell me why her makeover looks like Miss Mosu.
Stop.
Does she not look like Miss Mosu to you?
She looks like if you mix Miss Mosu with like Bag of Chips' mom. Like in the like this makeover is crazy. The skirt is crazy.
It's so evil.
Especially because I think that if a little understated in like the like realization of the concept, like Aura looks cunty.
Yeah.
Like this straight hair with that little like helmet, like she looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then like her diva looking,
sad.
yeah, that skirt length is doing no one favors. The like t-shirt with the sheer overlay.
I would have much preferred, hear me out on this, a runway similar to what they did in Holland 2, where they had to do the dual runway, but they juxtaposed them side by side. I would have loved both of these coming down together on the exact same, like on Aura. And I think that would have been fun. Sports is such an interesting and maybe bad choice to theme your makeover after, because it's not necessarily even family resemblance. It's how close you were to the sport.
It's not really the same, but it would even be fun if they did like a different, like if they did like a volleyball or something, like a blue and yellow, or like a beach ball, like something where it's like, or like a basketball, I don't know, where you like play into like the deconstruction of the ball, because I guess like ball and net, ball and goalie, whatever.
Yeah.
But this pink net skirt thing is so sad.
It's upsetting. We have Nelenia and Fantasia. My mouth dropped.
Now this is the tea.
This is show-stopping.
This is the tea.
The lilac hair and the mustache juxtaposed with this gorgeous textured white. I love the way that there's a panier on it as well. This like Koopa shell of a shoulder pad is really cool. There's some great details on Nelly. And then her makeover looks like a soft version of her. These are super complimentary. It's a great work on her part.
Yeah, I mean, one of the only makeovers who doesn't look crazy in the face or body. So
Absolutely. And I think still has her brand to it too, because I'm like, soccer ball, what does that have to do with aura? But somehow I think the elegance of fencing just works for Nelly.
the beauty, the elegance. Yeah, well, and I love that she's like, I'm not going to do like one of these like manly sports. I'm going to do fencing.
Right. I'm going to do something not so aggro.
Yeah. But it worked for her.
It does. Le Diamond and Le Golden.
Can I say?
Yes. I wish you would. That's enough. I think what you said what needed to be said.
Yeah. and I stand by that.
Do you stand by it to this day?
I stand by that. I stand in it. I walk through it.
Who is Le Golden giving in this mug here? Who is this? That's giving somebody.
It is giving
And I
somebody.
don't know who it's giving. I'm looking at it again and again, and it'll hit me eventually. But I'm like, you are giving me someone in the face? Is it... there? No, I don't think it's Manila's makeover from season 3.
Stop. Not that.
It's not. It might be him. I don't know. It's giving someone. But the way that he was walking was like he had butt rash.
The body, like the shade of the body too, is that gold. It was giving video game zombie.
Yeah. It was bad. This was boot nasty. And then Joffrey has Jeffrey.
Joffrey and Jeffrey, who looks like a vampire.
Vampiric avant-garde.
I was... Bitch, literally, if Avant-Garde came back and was giving Castlevania. Castlevania Avant-Garde.
Castlevania avant-garde. Mm-hmm.
Butch.
Dude.
Like, what is happening? Like, why did you dress them like Ozzy? Like vampire football Ozzy? Like, what is happening?
Man, I feel like a man.
I also don't like Joffrey's look.
I'm so bored of this boring silhouette that they do all the time. This flat skirt with just a jersey on top. I think the headpiece is really cool. Like, if you took the headpiece and the shoulders and just rhinestoned the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I need some sparkle in drag. Like, I need just a little bit.
Yeah, no,
You know?
I get that. You're so real for that, girl.
Can I say?
Say it.
I thought Skanda looked so cute. And I just complained about Joffrey having the simplest look. But I think I might be on the same train as you. Because this is literally just a Letterman jacket. But it's so
literally
cute.
A Letterman jacket over like weird mismatched tights. But something about this wig and the way she's selling it, literally everything about this is ugly. She's got blue lipstick on. Like,
it's ugly as
crazy.
shit.
She's got like ramen noodle wig, blue lipstick, like half gold lame, half like jersey with like Converse pumps. I love it though. Like, what is happening? And then her makeover is giving like Lady Gaga. It's giving mayhem.
I was gonna say it's giving Stephanie Germanata.
It's giving like, I could be the doctor. I could cure your disease.
She looks so much like Gaga. It's crazy.
In like an All Stars 3 era Trixie Mushroom wig.
Yes, I kind of love it. I think it's cute. La Petite Noire and Bella Soiree are doing rhythmic gymnastics. Your hand just went up like you were not feeling it.
Belle Soir.
Mm-hmm.
Belle Soiree.
Belle Soiree.
The Belle Soiree is probably my least favorite look of the night. Of every single look.
It's awful. The judges loved this because she's the ribbon.
Fuck off. Like, her pussy's out. Like, what are you talking about?
And that's the tea.
What do you mean she's the ribbon? I can see Barbie puss. Like, up and down pole body. Joffrey doesn't have to worry about being the pole because the pole is right here. And it's in a nude morph suit with pink duct tape on it.
It's horrible. It's butt ugly. But okay, imagine if this was the Holland 2 black and white runway thing. Like, imagine that these were side by side in a video format, and it was her like ribboning on one side and then the ribbon on the other. I don't think it would have looked any better, but I think it would have sold the story just a little bit more if she was in both looks. Maybe.
I can see that. I can see that.
Again, I think that sports is just such a terrible way to translate makeover. And like, it not only is her puss out, but also so is Le Petite Noir. But at least her puss is stoned.
Le Petite Puss.
Le Petite Puss with some stoning on it. And I mean, she's got this interesting rhythm or ribbon shape that's on her arm, but it does not translate as well to the other one. It was like she started the second look and said, you know what? I don't care that much. I think she misunderstood the assignment. And then why would you put that big ass chunky necklace that covers a bunch of the ribbon at the neck? What is with that styling?
What's it giving? Okay, but I don't think I can find a photo of her, which is tragic, that fits this occasion. But like, I don't want to evoke her name before it's her time. But there's a girly on Drag Race Down Under season 3.
Oh.
Her name is Gabriella Labucci.
Labucci.
And like, Le Petite Noir's makeover of her, like that it was giving me Gabriella Labucci.
Stop.
Because Gabriella Labucci is like, she is long and she is slender.
Yeah.
And it was giving me that. It was House of Labucci.
She also looks like someone from Drag Race UK as well. And I could not tell you what her name is, but she looks like someone from UK. And I couldn't tell you who.
She also looks like she'd open her mouth and be like, yeah, it was a great opportunity. I loved getting the chance to do drag. Like, something about
awful. It's really terrible. Priscilla then does this long-ass monologue about how Nelly broke her heel last week, which is why she lost the lip sync. And she's won minis but never maxis. And this week, there was a lack. The lack was on their part because they hadn't given her more wins. And I thought, so you agree? You regret that you didn't give her more wins.
Nelania looked like she was like gonna die if she didn't get
was
that.
like,
She was
I'm
so
going
relieved.
to pass out. She like fully during this whole monologue was like ready to cry again.
She was so like on the verge. But I loved how legitimately excited La Diamond was for her to finally get her win. She was like really hyped for her, and I thought that was sweet.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was sweet. The bottom two is Joffrey and Skandalove. And the song is not Patty Pam Pam, but it's Pam Pam. This was a pussy pop of a song.
Pam Pam by Patty.
I will never forget Patty Pam Pam as long as I exist.
Good.
Like, you will never forget Megan Schoenberg. Patty Pam Pam will live on forever.
We each have like our Holland North Star.
It's like Patty Pam Pam is that, CC Superstar is my Canada star.
Oh my god.
This was a pussy pop of a song. And these girls, I don't think knew what to do with it. And you know why it was such a slay? Do you know why?
Wait, why?
It was in Spanish. This is not Italian. España. I don't understand why they didn't save this for Supreme.
Yeah,
She's here next week.
Did they get the schedule off?
They must have. Because, like, this would have been perfect for Supreme's week. I felt bad for her. We'll talk about her in a minute. But, like, this was a slay. I listened to it like 2 or 3 times afterwards because it was so good.
I'd like to imagine that the song ended and a producer was like, "Oh, I hope Supreme enjoyed that," and someone was like, Supreme's next week."
So she's not here.
Oh, well,
We could redo it. Do you want to redo it?
we can redo it. But no, it was a bop. And Skanda was getting her puss in her strange little outfit.
Her extremely strange outfit. But yeah, I was like, why do I recognize more words this week? I like recognize a bunch
You're
of
like,
these.
this Italian sounds strange.
This fruit seems familiar. But yeah, it was great. This was oddly a good lip sync for Drag Race Italia, which normally has these low
Shade Drag
beat.
Race Italia.
They do. Sorry, Drag Race Italia. I know you're listening. Y'all have horrid lip sync songs.
Also, I was gonna say is that's why they didn't know what to do is because they weren't used to songs this fast.
Songs that slay for a lip sync. I want to know what it's like at the bar. Like, do they lip sync to, what was it, that cicada song? Chicale, chicale. Whatever that was from season 1. Is that like what you find in the Italian bars?
Right? That's they're like hung up by Madonna.
Trixie and Katya were saying on their podcast that they do the full cut of the song. That what we see is obviously just a bunch of cut stuff. So I always was under the impression it was like a 1.5-minute cut that they lip sync
Yeah,
to.
like a mega mix.
But it's actually like
Or a mini mix.
Yeah, a mini mix. But it's actually the full thing. And I was like, so are you telling me that in probably Drag Race Canada would be the biggest egregious one where they do these Celine numbers that are 6 minutes long in their original form, that they're just standing there swishing their arms for like 2 minutes waiting for the lyrics to
I'm
happen?
like, do they do radio edits? Because like even like Make Me Feel Mighty Real,
That's a
the song
long
that Bob
song.
did.
Yeah.
There's that interlude where it's like 45 seconds of Sylvester like moaning, like literally like gooning to a disco rhythm.
Yeah.
So
Groove
it's
in the
like-
Heart too is the same.
Yeah, so it's like, what are we doing right now?
Yeah. So I wonder, like, with some of these songs, how much they're just literally standing there swishing or waiting or
Collecting tips, Darien Lake style.
like, that's what I would do. I would fully Darien Lake and collect the tips, pick that cabbage. We move to, oh, you know what? I didn't say anything about this. I skimmed right through it. Joffrey's out. I feel like this was a long time.
I thought you were
coming.
gonna. I would have died if that was like all you do. You're like, oh, sorry, I skimmed past that. Joffrey's out. So next week,
No, I had to get my last lick in because this, I feel like, was long overdue. I feel like Joffrey could have been out weeks ago.
at least we got that penguin.
You know what? You're
At least
so
we got
right.
that surrealist art experience.
That was really good. Even if it was weird. He was good in its own weird way. But I think I liked it because Kiara liked it. I don't even think I liked
she
the penguin.
lived for it.
I think I specifically liked him saying fish and her going, ah!
The fish and the iceberg and the like nonverbal like dropping of iceberg lettuce. Like there's just so many levers. So many levers.
Do you ever have a lever? Episode 7 is called A Walk in Time. I really like this top 5.
Why was it called A Walk in Time?
Because the theme of the week is time? I guess.
Well, because even when they were describing the runway, and I thought it was going to be multiple looks,
Yeah, I thought so too.
and then
seemed
it
like
was
a ball.
just one runway. So I was like, "Well, wait, what?" Because they said like walk through time. So I mean, I guess they were walk. Well, these runways are barely even a walk. It's like a clip show of like 3 slow motion like shots of them. I hate
An
this
abbreviated runway with flashing lights. The mini challenge this week is what they did last season, where they have to impress that dude from MAC, the senior artist. But last year in Drag Race Italia, they went in a dark room and had to do their makeup. This time they had to hula hoop while putting on their. I hated that hula hooping while putting on your makeup. What
Do
kind
you
of
know
nonsense?
who else hated that? Nelania.
She was plucked. And can we talk about how cute these looks were? Except for Aura. We're going to pretend that she's not here. These looks were
Please.
so cute for a mini challenge. We've got Skanda in the cutest little, like, Andy Warhol blonde yellow wig with, like, a mohawk dress. And then the cutest black and white circus clown look on Le Diamond. Aura's not here. This cunty stewardess from the Glamazonian Airways that Le Petit Noir is wearing. And then neon purple and green for Nelly. They looked so good, except for Aura.
Isn't that Le Diamond's entrance wig?
Oh, it may be.
I'm 99% sure Le Diamond wore that neon wig at some point.
Oh, perhaps.
It's giving like, okay, well, we know that next week is the last episode, so we're not going to wear any of this shit. So let's wear it right now.
Yeah. This was so wasted on a mini because they all looked so cute. I did appreciate Nelly hamming it up so much.
Yeah. Don't tell me to switch again.
You have to carve your face.
No! Sorry.
No, you're fine. Her doing her Snatch Game character. So
I love how many times she brings her back.
Again
She's
and again.
like, when the opportunity presents itself, I will be a furious woman screaming at everyone.
Were you bored of it like they were?
No, I thought it was funny. Because also, like, they laugh in the moment. They were like, we're so bored of this. Stop doing it.
Right.
I'm like, but you're laughing when they're doing it.
Yeah, don't laugh.
Don't encourage her, yeah.
Right, if you don't like it, then don't laugh at it.
It's one thing if it's like Tasha's salad and she gets like chuckles. Sorry. Tasha salad stray.
She just clicked out of the podcast. Aura wins this challenge. I just want to bring up the pit crew's pecs. That's all I want to talk about. Those are crazy.
Sculpted.
How do you get that?
Chiseled.
It's insane. I feel like Priscilla was standing there like looking at them like wanting to touch them so bad.
It was giving like you could open a bottle with them.
Easy. Just pop the cap right off.
Tight.
And then they have a roast challenge, which was weird. This was weird.
We also
shit.
Whiplash. I just wanted you to know it was weird shit. Whiplash, literally 20 minutes in the episode. We are doing a roast. I also thought it was going to be practice because the divas are out of drag, not the divas. The dolls are in full drag. They're out of drag, the panel. Well, them, as if Tomazzo's in full geesh usually. Priscilla is out of drag.
Yes, which is so strange. We never see her judging
and they're
out of drag.
in director's chairs, like on the stage.
On the main stage.
Giving like, oh, we're here to give notes. Except no, there's also a panel of old women and
housewives,
shirtless men.
Yeah.
And then the challenge starts. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. We're not doing a practice. Because at first when I saw them in the director's chairs, I was like, okay, practice jokes.
I thought that too.
Even that, right into it, we're not getting the, let's see you writing your jokes. Let's see you talking about, are you nervous to do it? Whatever.
You're going up to the main stage, go tell your jokes.
Straight into it.
Insane. After they had just beat their face with horrible makeup techniques.
Right.
I love this pit crew member. I don't know what his name is, but I love him so much. He's like the most gorgeous man.
Would commit crimes for him.
Oh, easy. I would commit arson. I want to bring up that I imagine these were all just like random casting. Like we're looking for women above the age of 40 to just come and listen to jokes, and you can do whatever.
Sit, laugh.
And do whatever. So like this lady brought her knitting needles and got to bring that from home probably. 25-minute train ride to the city to knit, right? This diva, for whatever reason, brought a loom and tulle.
The loom killed me. I'm like, she's doing a veil? Like, what is happening?
I don't know what she's doing. But then I can only assume that this girlie showed up and was like, I didn't bring anything because I didn't have anything to work on. And they said, the cafeteria needs peas. Do you want to peel some peas open? And she's peeling peas the whole freaking time. What
also,
is that?
like, peeling peas, that sounds like torture. That sounds like a punishment.
Fun.
Go peel peas.
And listen to some terrible jokes but by some drag queens. Go have fun. Like, what was that?
It felt like a fever dream because there's, like, older women, like, doing, like, you know,
menial
busy work.
tasks.
While shirtless men, like, sat around them.
And are totally plugged in and engaged on the set. and like loving the jokes, but trying not to out loud laugh because they all smiled and were like, but didn't go like a ha ha.
Right.
We didn't hear one ha ha.
I'd love to. I'd love to imagine like doing like a stand up for only pit crew members. So like they all laugh and it's all just like, oh, like in like unison together, like low like masculine grumbles, like
That would be the subtitle. Low masculine guffaws.
And the one like.
So I have some notes that I wrote about this. If you wanted the highlights, unless I'll let you share if you had anybody that you loved more than anyone.
My Aura stand card got laminated tonight. I was so pleased.
Was it the Tomazzo joke? If I had a child that was like Tomazzo, it's not that I hate him, but if he were my son, his bath toys would have been a hairdryer and a toaster.
And then also, was she the one that said that Kiara is like a software update because whenever she starts coming, it's like, oh, not right now.
I think so.
Rotted. It was very good. I thought everything she said was really good and really funny, and she was confident doing it, and I loved that for her.
I did too. I enjoyed a lot of moments of these, so I didn't write everything down, but I wrote, the Petite Noir wrote, we know that beauty fades with time. Priscilla, you were in too much of a hurry. She gagged her.
That is twisted. That is sick and twisted.
I want to know if they were given like a prompt of time with these because, you know, we have the Le Diamond set that's all about the history navigation.
Where it's like almost like a, not a Mad Libs, but like a, if they all had like jumping off points, like things you could talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Priscilla, you could talk about age,
right,
longevity, whatever. Tomazzo, you can talk about how much they hate being there.
Right. Because all of the jokes were about how Tomazzo was self-centered, conceited, a bitch. Priscilla was old, and Kiara's loud. Like, that was all of the jokes. Every single one of them. Skanda looked super freaking cute.
Oh my god, she looked amazing for the challenge.
I didn't get her story at all. It was like a fairy tale how Tomazzo is a witch, Priscilla is the sidekick who does nothing, and Kiara's the princess. But like it went nowhere.
She lost me. She lost me fiercely.
She lost the plot fiercely. Le Diamond is next, dressed like she was out for a funeral, and she even has like the little wreath that she puts
with the
down.
little with the photo inside.
I took a photo of it. That's the season 1 promo with her next to the LGBT wall.
It's crazy because it looks like a quickly like photoshopped like she was on her laptop like 15 minutes before and then airdropped that to someone so they could print it. I love it.
It's so good. She starts out with the it was like the dearly beloved thing. It was so funny. She says that it would be sad that Priscilla was dead, but that would be like finding out that a mammoth in a museum had died. She says Homer wrote about her in the history of the Trojan War, and that Ulysses built a horse but wondered how 100 men could enter through an opening. And Priscilla showed up and said, I know. Everything about this was so funny. And then she makes a joke about how Tomazzo is so self-centered that he married someone so that he could say in bed when he finishes, Tomazzo, I love you.
Stop. Like, stop.
And then she's got this great line for Kiara where she says, I want to take a moment to recognize all of the hard work that Kiara has done for the LGBT community. That's all.
Like
Barely even gets a beat.
She let every single one of them have it.
It was
truly.
so good. This was an uncontested top placement for me. But then Nelly comes out and is doing her character that she did for Snatch Game that I think we both loved. And it was just, it got no laughs. I did like her joke. I looked at Priscilla last week and I thought, you really are a handsome man. I thought that was funny. But then everything else was like, Farrah. Huh.
Literally.
So, Supreme is here for the runway the next day, which is so weird too.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, were there time constraints? Could you, when they announced when they announced the maxi challenge, they already had those women on stage. They're like, okay, we need you to get in drag with your jokes and be on there in an hour, ready to deliver.
Right. Immediately. No time to prep. Supreme looked amazing. But she says she speaks no Italian. So I'm like, did she have a translator in her ear that was getting everything? Or was she just smiling and nodding the whole time?
Right. I know, because I kept getting whiplash when they would have the embedded Italian translation.
Yeah.
But then also because it seemed like the girls knew what she was saying.
Totally.
So I was like, what's happening?
Did they have translators in their ears? Do they know enough Spanish to understand her references? But she seemed to be using complex words.
Yeah.
And they were all responding like they knew what she was saying. But then when they were talking, she was sort of just like wee shop staring at them with a smile on her face. Like she had no clue.
Right.
Like they would say a joke and they'd specifically cut away from her so they didn't have to show her reacting. 'Cause
Right.
She probably didn't know what they said.
Or it's like a 15-second delay when it's explained to her and she gets it translated like, oh.
The runway is a walk-in time.
Sure.
Sure, Jan. I don't know what it has to do with anything else. Did you have any standouts from this?
I mean, La Diamonds is pretty fierce.
It's everything.
Love the head reveal. Love all of the layers and colors and multiness of the skirt.
And the patterns are crazy. These should not work, but they do somehow. And it's very Madonna again to me.
Yes. Okay, can I say, I really liked Petite Noir's look, and then she said it was caveman, and it made me like it less because I'm like, where?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this was like a cool, like, 80s, like, kind of constructural, kind of gothy moment. And then she's like, I'm a caveman. I was like, what?
In zebra?
Yeah.
Where?
You know.
When have we ever seen a caveman in zebra?
In zebra and like red like tassels, like I don't know.
I thought it was strange. I thought you would really enjoy Aura's because she was inspired by the diva Rafaela Cara.
The diva.
The diva.
You know, I always do hold a soft spot for her, but I wanted to see her in like neon spandex and like the wig.
Yeah, totally.
I wanted to see her
Little
in like
Bob.
those like weird like lycra like leggings.
The LeMay ones.
Yes, the like jewel tone ones. Yes, I wanted to see her in that and a blonde bob. Or
I would have
bust.
lived.
Also, she didn't do much this week. But what is this side note of like Aura just does whatever the fuck she wants on the runway? She's
Whatever.
giving mime. She's giving charades. She's giving like ham it up. I don't know. She always does the most interesting runway presentations.
Interesting to her and you, and everyone else is confused.
Fun, interesting, unique, entrancing.
So Aura is first called to the finale. Skandalove is called as the first bottom for that night. La Diamond is then called as the winner and going to the finale. And then Nelly is told that her roast was disappointing,
Damn.
but that her runway was the best. So she's
Damn.
safe. Right?
I mean, I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I didn't like about it was the timing of it because I like her look next week more.
Yeah.
And they're both kind of similar.
Very similar.
A structural with a loose and flowy.
Mm-hmm. And then Petite is in the bottom, and they have to do Your Diva, Rafaela Cara. It's Far L'Amour. It's this diva again.
I was hearing just the instrumental. Like, I looked away. I was hearing just the instrumental, and I hadn't heard her sing yet. And I thought it was like a France moment where, like, it had been blocked for copyright reasons. Because that, like, do, like, that beat, it was so fast, and it was so, like, crazy and dancey. I was not prepared for that to be
It
the
seemed
lip-sync
fake.
song. Yeah, literally.
I get that. It was kind of weird because it was like a remix version is what it sounded like. The lyrics were weird.
It was giving Thunderpuss.
Maybe that's why they saved this for Supreme is because they did a Rafaela Cara runway in Spain.
True.
Maybe.
So, like, we know you'd gag.
Maybe. They're like, Supreme, you're going to love this. It's that girl. But I wish they did the Spanish one. Noir's like nogging the whole time. It was strange. There was a lot of light flashing. Skanda's out. Sadly.
Skanda was just exciting, jumping, shimmying. I feel like she got a little bit more maybe outdanced by
Definitely.
Petite Noir. Because Petite was definitely like trying to dance and give choreo, whereas Skanda was just trying to give like, I don't know, energy. Freestyle dance instructor a little bit wine mom.
Very wine mom.
She was definitely channeling the Caucasian women out there.
She was repping for them, but she says she's like hindered by her like suit of armor thing. I don't know.
All
All right. And then we get to the finale, which I think it makes sense that Skanda's gone, but I'm still sad about it.
Right. I mean, we're still in mourning.
You and I both went into this blind. Completely blind. Did you expect this top 4?
I was literally about to say, well, one, I thought Skanda was going to be there.
Same. I thought Skanda. I thought Panthera. I thought Nelly and La Diamond.
Wow.
That's what I thought was going to be the original.
I knew La Diamond was going to win. So I knew her.
You just felt it?
And I had heard whispers.
Oh, okay.
And then I knew Nelania made it far. So I knew them too. But then I thought it would be them, Skanda. And then, I mean, I hoped it would have been Aura, but I honestly didn't think she would have made it that far either. I thought she would have gotten... Because especially in the beginning, they were so harsh on her.
Totally.
Going off of like episode 2, 3, I could have seen it for the former 2 I said, but for the latter 2, Aura and Petite,
Yeah.
definitely was not expecting it for them.
I was surprised by Petite in particular, but I also didn't realize she was there until the Gaga Rusical.
Right? You didn't even know who she was. You
didn't know
couldn't
who
have
she
rooted
was.
for her if you didn't know who she was.
Right. The mini challenge is weird because they have to do Twister. But the girls act like
And I'm
they've
like,
never seen
it's-
Twister.
They've never heard of this concept, never seen this, have
Right.
no idea what's happening. But I'm also like, why are we doing this in the last episode? You
Well,
just
a
had
mini?
to squeeze in this drag Twister moment.
They could have done this during the food licking one. They could have subbed that in instead.
T.
This would have been way better. I will say for this mini, Tomazzo says like, fate has chosen this. And Nelly goes, Tomazzo has chosen that.
Clock that T.
She clocked his T all the way down. And the winner of this challenge gets an electric scooter. An entire electric scooter. Which is Petite Noir. Gets a scooter.
Petite Noir gets a petite scooter.
More fire to my theory that Tomazzo wanted to be out of here. He says, good luck tomorrow, and if it's like last year, may the most beautiful and stupid win.
Now, what is that about?
Why was she catching strays from this bitch? This little twink thought that he could read the doll?
Wait, a stupid. Wait a minute.
Stupid.
Tomazzo.
I think he was done.
After the roast, after what those girls, they shredded him.
He said, I'm absolutely out of here. Then they have to do a group and perform very España tutti.
Yes.
There are some names thrown out. Pond. For Petite, Aura, Nelenia, and Diamond. Like Girl Pond. Ah, yes, of course. Girl Pond.
Girl Pond.
They throw out divas, and I thought of España. La divas. Dun, dun. And then they have that they stick on his fortune. But I don't think they needed to choose a name. But it was like 4, because top 4. Tune.
Fortune, and also Fortune Feimster.
No! They get to have tea with Francini, which I thought was really cute.
I love that Priscilla said, yes, I will host, but I will do as little appearances as possible.
I'll do it, but I won't be seen.
Yeah, the Chiari Pamu sit down was very cute to me. The one of her and Aura was hilarious because they were both slouching so fiercely in that giant chair. And they were just giving like 2 tiny girls in like huge chairs, like talking about life.
I love that she made Aura serve her tea.
Right?
And the random pit crew who's just standing there lurking in the doorway the whole time watching them.
Like, am I supposed to serve them?
Right. He just like escorts them to the chair and then stands there barefoot in his little maitre d' suit and his little thong underwear and tie, just lurking the whole time, staring
Crazy.
at them.
Yeah, the crop dinner jacket. Love it.
I kind of loved it. We get Electra showing up to give away her crown, is what they say.
It felt so strange because I was like, I would have liked it to be a little more ceremonial in the timing. Like, well, because was it at the front of this season where she came in and like dropped it off and signed off?
I think. Oh, wait. No, wasn't that Carmen? Carmen does that in the music video.
Yes. Okay, period. Another season. Maybe the Drag Race is all melting into one.
Maybe.
I don't know. But it does feel weird, like, because I'm all for a cute send-off, like the Carmen one, where, yeah, she, like, writes a little message. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
But with hers, it was like, well, it's been real. Give us the crown now.
Give it back.
Like, her having to, like, basically take it off and then, like, leave.
Yeah, take it off her head and give it to them. I don't believe that was her crown. I'm pretty sure it was a different one. But still, like, it was just weird to be like, all right, give up your crown, give it to the next one. It's their turn to wear it.
Right.
Like, that's weird. But she looked good.
She looked great.
The
that
shredded
dress was
black
giving.
was so hot with the red details on it.
Yes, God.
She is unclockable. Unclockable. The MV is called Portento, which was a banger, an absolute banger, and they do most of it like video style, and then they finish it on the main stage like in España, which I loved. And all the girls are there. They even got to participate in the choreography section.
Yeah, the choreo at the end was good. I liked the song itself was pretty good. I liked the verses.
Yeah.
I liked the way that they were kind of distributed as like duos.
Yeah.
It was good because it was their own vocals, and I think having them split, well, because they all had like none of them ever sang alone for too long.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the times they were singing like the bulks of it in duos or in groups to kind of help like buffer their vocals, I think.
And they sounded great.
Yeah. I thought, well, because I mean, they still had Aura and Nelly there, who were like two of the best singers.
Right.
And then I think La Diamond and Petite being each with one of those girls, it helps like really distribute the like flow of vocals well.
Right. It buffered any weaknesses they had.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about these finale gowns really quick?
Oh, the finale gownies. Oh, sure.
We have La Petite Noire out first. Very Black Swan vibes. I don't think I love this for her. I mean, I kind of get it, like noir, black and white. But I don't know. I think the kind of mismatchedness of it all. I would have loved if the black glove was on the other hand and the white glove was on the other one, so it was a little more asymmetrical.
Oh my god, yeah, that would have been gorgeous. I also don't like that hair. It's a little grandmother to me. A white bun is hard.
Right. And the girls this season are obsessed with those thick collar necklaces.
Ooh, yeah.
They're obsessed with
it's
it.
like
She is.
It's like you'd use that to like cover like a titty bib.
Oh, yeah.
This
The
look
breastplate.
doesn't need the titty bib.
Right. I don't really understand it, but her mug is mugging this episode.
Muggy.
I love Aura. She looks like she's about to go present at the Emmys.
Yes, she had one of my favorites. I loved that short black hair on her.
That hard front.
That tulle. That tulle fabric. Well, I don't like.
Sorry, Aura.
I don't like the hardness of the front, but I like the shortness of the wig.
I like the shortness of the
I
wig.
like the shortness. I like the color, but it was a hard front.
It was. I mean, you zoom in, and it's like you could see. You remember when the girls were like cutting the bang and then gluing them downwards? It's giving.
I was gonna say it's giving very Lady Lego hair.
Oh my god! Yes, it's very Lady Lego as well. I love the shape of it all. It's gorgeous, and then it comes off too to reveal a mini skirt that you can perform in.
I thought you were still talking about the wig.
Yes, the wig also comes off. It comes off and there's a short wig underneath it.
I'm dead. Oh my god, please stop. Okay.
Le Diamond is out in silver and pink.
I love how extra her mask was because she's carrying basically like a masquerade mask,
Right.
except it like covered her entire face and some of the torso too because it has so much like volume to it.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool, but I don't really like that pink and silver color combo in general. It's usually a hard sell for me, so I didn't love this TBQish.
I think I really enjoy if you were to crop it from the waist up. I think the structure of that pink is nice.
Yeah.
But then something about the bottom, I don't know, maybe it's just the lack of structure to it.
Yeah.
It needed something. And then what do you think about Nelenia doing Bondage Cinderella? Because the judges didn't really like that either. They were not fans.
I
They didn't
actually
get it.
quite liked it. This weird kind of like rose gold, goldish lame with the blue like jutting out. I got it. It was giving me like a modern, like kind of glam Cinderella moment.
What do you think about the white boots?
The white boots were...
They were a little evil, a little sinister.
Those were a little dark side people all around us. Well, because with this kind of look, like, I'm just expecting a certain kind of shoe.
Right. I would have not even be about like a black boot.
Either like a more like sleek, like invisible black, or like something that gives glass. Like even a like frosty blue.
Oh yeah, that
Like
would've
it
been
could
hot.
it could have been like an icy blue pump, but just like it's the color of a glass slipper. I don't know.
Right, I agree.
Love the pumpkin carriage bag though.
That was cute. Any from the eliminated girls that you lived for?
I loved Panthera's fur horns.
Yes.
I thought that was gorgeous.
Did you live for Joffrey's? I wore a lobster dress.
I'm like, girl, it's crazy because this is years. I want to say years ago. Like it's from like 2012, but it's like this is several years ago, and this dress is like by then like already tired.
Didn't someone else
Like
do
it's
it
even
besides
more
Sasha?
tired now. Yeah, it's been done.
It's been done so many times.
This is already like a McQueen recreation.
Right.
And it's like, what is it about this McQueen look that's like, oh, this is perfect for a Drag Race runway? Like, am I missing something?
The lobster dress. I got to bring that to Drag Race.
There's so many cunty looks he's done that like we've never seen on Drag Race. So it's like, what's happening here? Why are we doing this lobster over and over again?
Over and over. I loved Skanda looking a little bit like the Countess from AHS.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
obsessed.
she was giving glam, but she was giving a little. Was it Italia, the vampire runway?
Oh, uh-huh.
She was also giving a little bit of that, like post the wine being spilled.
Oh,
but
totally.
Full body.
I wish that she had a breastplate on. The chest is a little flat to me for how structural this gown is.
Yeah, no, that's valid.
To me.
You could use some tete.
I could have used some tete. I think that would have been hot. So Aura is called first as being able to lip sync for the crown. La Diamond is called as being able to lip sync for the crown, and it comes to Petite Noir and Nelly, which Nelly is ultimately chosen and Noir is eliminated.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that Noir was so happy for her, but it was sort of like, damn, that sucks.
Because I feel like if I was her, it almost feels better. At least you're going out with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going out with someone who did so good. It would make me feel better. I'd be like,
Right.
well, wow, Nalini had such a great run. The fact that me and her are the two that left, like, that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
But then if she got to say, I'd be like, wow, so it was just me.
Right.
So I'm the problem.
So I'm the issue. So why do you hate me? Before they do the lip sync, Lucretia comes out looking horrible.
Please, you didn't like her Easter dress?
Not Easter dress.
This pose is crazy.
She looks nuts. She looks absolutely nuts. The dress is so flat. It's so big. The hair is doing nothing. She took it right out of the plastic bag and put it on her head. She didn't even shake it or anything.
Her, like, quote unquote speech. Just her energy. How is everyone? Wishing you the best. Oh, I hope wonderful things happen to you. Like, God, she was just so excited to be there.
She's so TV ready all the time, energy-wise, but then her looks are like, God. The final song is called Festival by Paola and Chiara. Not our Chiara.
Could you imagine?
Could you mention it's her?
At the end, that's the reveal. It's Kiara. It's her song. Gay icon for
It
real.
takes two to make a thing go. It's like that. Nelly and Diamond literally like step to the back of the stage at one point because Aura is like a fucking bumper car on that runway. She runs into both of them multiple times. She is like a little firecracker.
She was so excited.
Insane, but her energy was weird. I think she knew she wasn't going to win, so she was just taking up as much space.
She was Kimura Mooring.
100%. Like, I'm going to be right up on these girls. I'm going to be an annoying bird. And the winner ultimately ends up being La Diamond. Agree? Disagree?
I mean, it makes sense.
Totally.
I agree with it within the context of what has happened this season.
Totally.
She was rewarded a lot, and it's funny because we talk about this a lot. She's one of those girls where it's like she got so many wins, but it's like she didn't need all those wins because she did so good on her own.
Totally.
That she could have gotten one or two less, like, and just still organically like been the diva who slayed, and then like maybe Nelly could have had a couple more wins or something.
Nelly easily could have, I think, had Snatch Game for certain. Maybe even Tarot.
But yeah, they like to reward her a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's also really cool. She seems very chill. She didn't seem like, too big for her britches or anything. Like, she seemed like a pretty chill, humble lady.
Very humble. That was my buzzword. I kept thinking every time I wrote notes. She's just humble. She seems fun. She's got a good aesthetic. She seems like a nice gal. So, like, I'm not mad about her winning, but I do wish maybe it could have been Nelly. They just didn't seem to like her that much. So, last questions, because I know I always ask. Controversial opinions about the whole season if you haven't had any yet.
The whole season.
The whole season.
Oh my god.
I can go first if you need to. It's
for
not
it.
controversial at all. Joffrey should have gone home earlier. Like, episode 1, Joffrey should have been out of there. Panthera should have gone farther. And controversial, I don't think I have anything controversial. It's just Joffrey should have been out of episode 1.
I mean, clock that. Episode 1.
Episode 1. Look at that look again. It's bad.
I'd rather not.
You don't have to. It's bad. It's really bad.
It's not really a controversial take, but I'll just say this season is very slept on in the Drag Race pantheon.
Oh, totally.
I would say, so it's not really controversial, but I feel like this season deserves a little more conversation.
It's very slept on.
I get the first one's kind of a hard watch, but this season, you don't have to watch season 1 to watch this season.
Not at all. You could completely skip season 1.
You can consume this as a standalone, and it's quite a strong season of Drag Race.
It was delightful. The 2s are always really good. Like Espana
the power of
2,
the 2s, baby.
UK 2, Down Under 2 was really good. So if you could wave a magic wand, pull anybody to Global or All Stars, who would it be? Besides Nelly, obviously. Oh. I think I'd do Noir and maybe Skanda, but I don't know their English comprehension.
I know. I think I'm going to have to pick Skanda.
Yes.
My weird bias.
Skanda's fun.
My strange freestyle dance instructor bias diva.
Maybe Aura, since, she was on Queen of the Universe. Maybe she can speak enough English.
How could I forget my girl Aura?
How could you forget her?
Well, yeah, she was on Queen of the Universe, so it'd be cute to see her reunited with Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canada versus the world, she's going to win.
Totally. So, like, I think this season was great. I think it was, like you said, it's very slept on.
Yeah.
I wish more people were talking about it. I think compared to season 1, it was so much better. They really nailed it down, and I'm actually genuinely looking forward to season 3.
I don't really know much about season 3
I know nothing
either. Like, I
I
feel
know
like
not a word.
I knew the most about the first season. I knew a little bit about this one. This is probably the one I know the least about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same here. Our next season we're talking about is Canada versus the World season 1. Wow. Can you believe we're almost done with 2022? We're filming this.
We're feeling very modern era.
Yeah, isn't it? It's crazy. We're filming this in 2013, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
We're almost done with
I
2022.
don't even know what day it is anymore.
Down in this bunker.
Yeah.
How did the bunker thing get started? I feel like you just brought up bunker one day.
I feel like it's giving we're in some alternate timeline where, like,
watching through a looking glass or something.
Yeah, we're living Fallout fantasy, and we're
Totally.
we're sending these up to like the surface world who still have radios, and they want to hear our musings about drag queens.
I'm looking forward to seeing Vanity again. And Victoria are two V's that we got so confused on the first time around.
Oh no.
It's going to be that again.
We can't have more than one V on the season.
And they go to top 4, don't they?
Somehow I'm going to get Veronica Green mixed into this. I know it.
Vanessa Vanjie's going to get brought up again.
She's going to catch a stray.
Totally. But thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this season. It was so much fun. I think more so than even UK4 was.
Who'd have thunk that?
I know, right? This is a good time. Thank you all for listening. Take care of yourselves. Remember, you're doing a great job. You're doing the best you can, and that is all that you can do. Goodbye.
Bye.